Okay, search engine optimization. This is sort of a secret society of how do you get something ranked on top of Google or Bing. And I've been doing this since 1997. Google was even a client of mine in my first business. As secretive as it may sound, and there's a lot of secrets in there, the key for search engine optimization is three things, three legs of the tripod, to give an old metaphor. But the first leg is creating new content. And when I say new, I mean it's also like it hasn't been written somewhere else before, so it should be original. It should solve a problem for someone who's reading it. And it necessarily needs to have keywords in there that people are typing in to Google. Again, we're talking about search engine optimization. So the first pillar is having content. The second pillar is the technology of your website has to be coded in such a way that you're compliant with something called Core Web Vitals, which in English is just called the user experience. So pages should load fast. The code should be in the right places. There should be things called schema architecture in the code, meta tags, title tags, header tags. There's hundreds of variables that you should consider. Okay. And along with the content and the technical aspect is also looking at what Google is actually ranking. So you may find that 9 pages have a video and you don't have a video, get a video on there. You may find that 7 out of 10 pages, their content's 1,000 words and you have 500 words, or you have 2,000 words. So you have either too little or too much. So you constantly have to be looking at the metrics of what Google is ranking and what your competition is doing. Now, the third leg, even though Google says it's not as important anymore, is the quality and quantity of links pointing to your website from other websites. Those are called backlinks. Now, there's other things also, but the idea of a backlink is that if you get a website that's related to what you do, linking to your website, and that website itself is strong because it has other websites linking to it, and these are quality websites, not garbage websites, then your rankability goes up. Now, there's 700 variables that actually indicate the likability of getting rankings. There are things like who's the person who's actually writing the content. Do they have an authority status? That's an example. Do you have reviews on other websites like Google or Yelp that lead to you for testimonials? Is your site listed on business directories like Yelp or things like that? So I don't want to get into the details now. I just want to get to the point, which is you need to have new original content that's constantly evolving. Your backlink should be evolving, and your coding constantly has to be reevaluated in order to make sure that you're compliant with what the algorithm is looking for. And the algorithm is constantly changing every month. A couple of times a year, there's a massive update, but every month in between, there are minor updates. So you can't just say, oh, I checked it 3 months ago. It doesn't work that way. So that's how SEO is the best way to pursue it, is to start with those 3 baselines.